How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Yeah. Huh. Gotta do the timer now. I still don't know the bells of St. Mary. Okay, this is a little vlog, a little news, and it's Thursday. Yeah, and guess what? I'm not in court. Oh God. See this? This is right here. Jury services. Where they say, come on, you come on down. It's time for jury pool. And you get to be part of the lottery. And you know what? I checked it. Jury no more. Yeah. Last minute, they canceled it because they settled the trial, so they didn't need a jury. Nothing to do with my medical report thing. Legit doctor signed letter, which they did not respond to at all. Okay, look, you know, once nobody wants to. I mean, I don't know. There's only one person I know of, and they're dead, that wanted to do jury duty. Nobody likes jury duty. And no matter what they do, once you're released and you don't have to, all is forgiven. It's like, it's happening. No jury pool. Back to fighting the Empire. All right. Got so many toys and never did. Hey. So, that's my little vlog. Now the news. Well, one is there is a super blue moon, which is going that way, and it's setting in the morning sky, and it's gone. So blue moon is two moons in the same month. So once in a blue moon, two full moons, full moons. Two full moons in the same month. It's a blue moon. Super is when it's really close and it's bigger. So it's super and blue both. It happens once every, whatever, 10 something years or something. So the next one's 2037. In the year 2525, if mankind is still alive. Oh. Well, whatever. You know. The blue moon is gone. But it was fun. It was sort of fun. There was like clouds. Every time there's something like that, there's clouds, rain clouds in the sky. So, yeah, that. And also, it's very windy. We have a first alert, high wind going on Oahu, and it's very, very dry. These are the same kind of conditions where, you know, the spark and the felled utility poles sparked the thing, and whatever sparked the thing, it's in litigation now, and wiped out Lahaina and all those people in that tragedy. So now there's everybody on Oahu being like, oh my God, it's the same conditions. It's going to happen over here. And they're telling everybody on the news it's dry conditions. All it needs is a spark, and it'll be like an uncontrollable wildfire on through Honolulu. And there's so many. I think secretly, this is my opinion, there are a lot of pyros in Hawaii. There's the homeless that make fires with no regard, you know, campfire, whatever. They do drugs and alcohol because they don't want to go to the thingies, and they build fires too. One, and two, there's just people that are destructive and light fires because they call them pyromaniacs. They just kind of like I don't know where people like that. So anyhow, yeah, there is kind of a concern, and that they're telling everybody, hey, prime time. So I don't know, I'd watch out for myself. And in the national news, endless fun. That poor Senator Mitch McConnell, I mean, that guy's getting old. I know older people that are in better shape than this guy. This guy's only 81. That's not that old, but he's been Senator Mitch for a long time. I will do it this way, and then I'll flip-flop and do it the other way like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I don't know, that guy who's been milking the crowd. He's from Tennessee, senator, and he's there. Now in Kentucky. Now in Kentucky, he's doing another press conference and he loses it. So they ask him, Senator Mitch, you planning on running for re-election? And he just went blank stare, a little drool. Mitch, anybody home? He happened again, and they had to kind of escort the guy. Now I feel bad because it's like an old age thing, and he fell down before this. He fell down and hit his head, so he has a fall risk thing. Hit his head, and he was in the hospital kind of for injury of the head, and now he's having these. The doctors think it's kind of a seizure, just sort of like it's like zzz. Seizure is like a little lightning storm in your skull. You know, there's not everything is like. So his little seizure is like, zzz, 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 and he's just like space, the final frontier. So I think it's time for Mitch to go out to pasture, and you can't have a guy like that making decisions. I mean, I don't care how. Well, this is the U.S. I'm not even going to cover the Trump thing right now. Let's go for Hawaii. Yeah. Speaking of weird political stuff, yeah, we have a state senator who's stepping down after the Maui wildfires. Aw, it sounds like he's doing such the good thing. He's stepping down. Oh, he must be concerned, right? No, not really. This guy's like an attorney, okay? So here's a little thing. I thought maybe he got caught in a controversy. This guy's 60 years old, Keith Aragon. He's from Middle Earth. He's going to step down on October 31st. Oh, great. On October 31st. So Halloween, he's going to vanish into Middle Earth. But he's going to pursue advocacy on behalf of Maui wildfire victims, his family, and community. So he represents all these areas, since, I don't know, whatever, he was appointed in 2023. So the governor's going to have to reappoint somebody else. But here's the thing. Now connect the dots here. The Maui wildfire went through big tragedy. Everyone's lost of lives and all that. Now there's a big list of people that want to know who was sponsorable, who's to blame, and how much money I get with the class action lawsuit. And this guy is an attorney, and he's going to pursue advocacy. So basically, he's stepping down as senator to become an ambulance chasing lawyer for all these people, because it's going to be big money, and he wants a slice of the attorney big money ambulance chasing pie. And that's my 2 cents, and give it back. I don't have the 2 cents now. Oh, and there's a squatter. Oh my gosh. Killer homeless people. Now we're going to skip over that because we want everything to be nice and happy. Like, Wahine volleyball. Yay! And this lady's like, I don't know, is she, I don't know, she's Hawaii middle linebacker, puts down a keel, but she's got her legs strapped on. I hope that leg stays on. It's sort of bound up anyways. And I think there's football somewhere, but we don't know where it is right now. You know what, though? I think it's time to just calm down. I think it's time to relax a little bit. What's back in the day? I've got the owl in me pocket. Oh, it's 1983. Remember that was it was so relaxing in 1983. You just go to the Alawai and just like take a stroll down the Alawai and watch the canoe people paddle with the big sign, warning, poo-poo water. It's poo-poo. There's poop in the water. Oh, I mean polluted. Same thing. Either one paddle, two paddle. And this guy's like, it's not my poo-poo, don't look at me. Alawai Canal. It's always been poo-poo land. You know, perhaps we should just get a finger on the pulse here. See what people think. Opinions. I can smell them on the horizon. Oh. Once again. Oh, and this is... my watch goes off at the same time. It's all so confusing. Oh, that's it. No more time. No more time for this guy. In political cartoon. Oh, the governor of Florida. Oh. And there's a shooting again. Gosh. Just say prayers and meditations and prayers and thoughts and just schedule that with your Apple Watch because shooting's going to happen. It's going to happen again. Race-based violence has no place in our state of Florida. That's why you'll never read about it in any of our future textbooks. Yeah, that's right. Just rewrite history for fantasy. You know what? They're all absorbed into what we teach our children. What we teach our children. And our children's children's children. What we teach them. I'll tell you something. I'll give you a little hint. They don't do their homework anyway. You rewrite the textbooks all you want to. They're not going to do the homework anyhow. Oh, well. All right. Time for Letter to the Editor. Wildfire tragedy reveals Maui's tourism fantasy. Now, we're not going to read that. Because it was the wrong one. Read this one. Tragic lesson. No, traumatic experience. That's right. Oh, traumatic experiences have far-reaching effects. Years ago, as a reporter, I covered a tragic accident. And after I had sent in... Scroll. My story, I saw the Red Cross counseling van. I approached the person there and asked her to tell me how it works. She said that sometimes people feel like they need to talk about what they have experienced. After a pause, I told her that sometimes I think I need to talk, and she said, "Come into the van. There's candy." She said that reporters suffer or endure a special kind of post-traumatic stress disorder because they are constantly exposed and exposing to the worst that can be happen, and don't let them get exposed. This is not to compare their situation with that of the survivors or the people who have lost everything in Lahaina, but it is a reminder for employers and for the reporters themselves to recognize that they may need a little TLC as well. Walter Wright Kaneohe. Well, thank you, Walter. That's very considerate of you. You know, people who do the news and cover all that stuff and try to make it less traumatic. I think I need to go into the van for some candy. No candy for me. I'm on a diet. A diet of try to eat some good food. I could have had a V8. I did have a V8. Anyways, have a nice Thursday.
I didn't go to jury. The jury's out.
The jury's out. I'm just gonna be ultra stupid today and do nothing, which is kind of like what I normally do. Have a nice day. Aloha to you. Oh, hey, wrong way. Go the other way. What's wrong with you? That way. Oh, gee. It'll be super windy. No smoking. Watch out for the fire. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh, aloha to you. Just get wet. Don't jump in the ocean, man. Bye. Aloha.